Okay, so looks like we are live again, but the connection quality is still suffering. Why I'm not surprised, it's always suffering there. So this is just another random live, testing out a few things before we launch up a lot of live things in here. I think let's just test out a few things because I'm planning to do a lot of live coding session. And before I move on to the live coding session, I need to do a lot of test runs so that I can understand what kind of problems we are facing while doing live coding with me and all these things. Don't worry, a lot of content is coming up. I'm just busy with all the stuff related to YouTube only, and this all thing is going to be published on the YouTube. Wait for this week only. Surprise is going to come up in the next week, and you all will be really happy with this code sessions. So a lot of people are saying hi. Let me just reply to them. Hey everybody. Hey Fazil, hey AB, Patchy, Shubham, free education. Oh, I love that concept. Okay, Pawan is there. A lot of people. You can ask me questions as well if you wish. This is just a test live run. Let me also know in the comment section whether the screen is right now or we need to do some orientation change. Or also tell me that if the live stream is going good or we need to do some more setup change. Okay, so please let me know that. I actually wanted to know about content, what content writer is. So, content writer is basically a simple and a tough job at the same time. A lot of companies want to make a website and they have no idea at all what they should be writing on their web pages. So, a content writer is basically a way more elaborate than that. But this is on to a basic level of the content writing, writing about the companies, what their vision is, what their target audience and everything. But on to, if we go to another level there, there is a subject known as copyright content, and in that you write all the legal terms and pretty much everything for the company. I hope that answers your questions, Rion. And hey everybody. Hey Ashwin. Hey IEC. Hi sir, how are you? I'm really good. How are you? How are you, Faisal? I'm really good in here. And C Sharp Xamarin, good platform to make for app. So Ajankya, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Uh, I'm not a big fan of Xamarin. Somewhat, maybe there's no specific reason why I'm not a big fan of Xamarin, but I don't like Xamarin for making apps at all. No good reason to use Xamarin when you have good platforms like you can go for Ionic, or I'm a big fan of React Native. React have produced a lot of such good app that has presented themselves quite a lot in the recent days, like the Facebook app, the Instagram app, the Messenger app. One of the biggest audience has been onto there, so I don't think so there is no good reason to learn React. So I'm not a big fan of C Sharp and Xamarin. I'm a React guy. I'm a JS open source guy. Okay, so how are you, Hitesh? IEC, IEC Key Vele. I'm not getting your name, but hey, how are you? I'm good in here. How much can come earn? Sachin. Okay, Sachin asked how much can come earn, or how much do I earn? uh, I earn decent. I'm not the richest man on the planet yet. Neither I'm poorest there as well. I earn decent. Maybe we can talk about it someday later on. But yep, it's life is good. And thank God I got you there. I want to ask so much things. I am here to ask. I'll be here for quite some time. You can ask me questions. I'll be doing a lot of such live runs because I want to test out my connections and everything. Do let me know how the quality is and everything. Okay, we have made it a lot of changes in the bandwidth, in how the live session should be going on, and all those screen setups and lightings. A lot of things have changed. Okay, so sir, I'm new in programming. What should I do? If you're new in programming, you should learn programming. That's it. I don't know how tough that is, but okay. And live session quality is good. Is also good. Okay, thanks, Faisal. Let me know again how the quality runs out throughout the session. I'm really expecting this kind of feedback. So please give me. Thank you for that. And free education is my second channel. Okay, Mohin. Okay, I know this guy. I hear him from quite a lot of emails. So free education. Okay, that's good. That's cool. Okay. Amit asks how I get job in networking field. I am MCA student. So what kind of certification you have done in the networking? What kind of knowledge do you have in networking? How much you have produced yourself in the networking? That all depends on it. I'm not much into the networking, although at one point of time I realized I wanted to go into networking really hard. But I love programming. I cannot skip that. So that's why I didn't went into the programming. So is it necessary to get good programming job you have from IIT or government college? I'm not from IIT, I'm not from government college, but I have given enough amount of lectures in IITs, NITs, even abroad colleges in some China and in some of the colleges in Paris and Switzerland universities. And I still do give a lot of live lectures to US based universities as well from here. I'm neither from government college, I'm neither from NIT. I still do write lecture curriculum from US and state universities. So being from any college is that it doesn't mean it's a programming world. It's totally open showcase world. Show us your talent, and that's all about it. Okay, I'm working on a music platform of over 1 million data. That's awesome. And web platform with Angular 2 and Node.js nearly completed for apps. Which platform would you recommend? Okay, first of all, your name is awesome. It's damn cool. Okay, if you're already in the Angular, although I'm a big fan of React.js, but I would suggest you for you if you're already into the Angular, I think Ionic would be the platform for making apps for you. I really don't want to say this, but yep, Angular goes with the Ionic. But again, if you have already 1 million data, that's a big thing. You should be really little bit worried about the data management and how the traffic would be managed in all of the things. Okay, so for that particular scalable things, React is awesome. But again, since you are already into Ionic and Angular, Ionic is the way to go. Okay. And hi sir, screen is good. Live stream is more than awesome, than more than the last coding session. Yeah, that's awesome. And maybe we can launch up. I have actually hi Shubhanil first of all, and I have already placed that particular session which we were planning to go into the live stream into another video. If you want to watch that, that is there as well. We have used the live YouTube API there as well, and the app is still running. You can just download it and have that. But definitely in the future we are going to have more such code sessions for the Android apps as well. There's a lot of things that is being planned on, and I'm launching a full-fledged course on YouTube next week, I guess, if I'll be able to do work a little bit more. I'm working almost insanely. I'm working. I'm just sleeping almost 5 hours, 6 hours a day, and working insanely on that course. So I think very soon you'll be able to see that course. It's awesome. And for learning iOS development, how much time is required? Okay, Pavan, for learning the iOS, uh, it's time consuming, I would say, because there's a lot of new concept that you have to digest, and it's not about just wait for a second. Okay, I need a lot of water. I drink a lot. Okay, not anything, just water. So, in order to learn the iOS, you need some good amount of time. I'm not saying that you can learn iOS within few months. It requires at least 3 or 4 months of good amount of training and regular work, because there is a lot of new concept that you might want to learn. It's not about your regular web development. It's not like that, because you have to learn a concept like when the screen will appear, when the screen will disappear, how the things need to be done, how the segues are performed, what is table views, and moreover, what is protocol. That is one thing that web developers quite get a hard time there. So I think yes, it requires a few things. Okay. So let's move on. Stylish Raghu. Okay, there are some pretty damn cool name in here. My channel name is really simple there. Sir, I'm learning Angular, no basics, but I want to integrate with Spring Hibernate. Will you suggest me book? I'm a bit confused. Why would anybody want to integrate Spring and Angular and Node, and why would anybody would do that? Perhaps you might be having your own reasons, but I don't get that why you want to mix up everything in here. I don't think so where you're going. Hello, sir. What will I do daily to become a Java programmer? You need to learn Java and create a lot of projects. In fact, a Java programmer can launch up an amount of apps on there and can earn quite a lot there. Okay, I want to become web developer. I know a little bit CSS, what to do further. Hey Raghav, you just need to wait for one more week if you want to become a web developer. There's something awesome that is coming up on the YouTube in next week. So what you have to do, Raghav, is just wait for one more week. and subscribe to the channel. That's the only thing you need to do because we are coming up with something good in here. Okay. How do I get my practice with coding starting from C or from where? First of all, what you want to build up, that's important because starting with the C, I don't think so that's taking you anywhere. If you have something planned up that requires C, then learn C. Otherwise, you can just move on in any language. Okay, being a fresher. Okay. Just tell me first of all, how is the content quality this time? Is the video having some grains or the quality is good? And how the live streaming is going on? I really need your feedback because I want to launch live coding session in which everybody can code along with me. Okay, so give me your feedback, please. I need that. Sir, can we learn Android development and Linux development side by side and also web development just to get knowledge about web development? Okay, Prateek, you want to learn a lot of things at once. That's not a good idea. Although depends on what kind of learner you are, you can do so because at my stage, learning new things is pretty obvious for me. So I can learn Bootstrap 4 and React JS and React Native all at the same time. But again, if you are looking up for your beginner, then I would say that stick with one technology at a time and focus on that first of all. Then obviously when your learning skills becomes much more, then you can switch to many things. There's a lot of time. You're just getting started. IECK again asks, Sir, where are you from? I'm right now in Jaipur till 15th of April, and there are some planned schedules for travel. I'll be taking all of you with my travel, with my vlogs. Now, I know a lot of things about videography, photography, and everything, so definitely with the 15, I won't be able to upload any content, technical content from 15 because I have a travel, but definitely after that, we'll go again back into technical. Okay, can you give a complete guide for a full stack web developer? It's pretty easy. It's just HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript. That's it. That's a full stack developer nowadays. Because with your JavaScript knowledge, you can move into React. And with that same JavaScript knowledge, you can move on to Node.js that are completely backend technology. And in fact, you can use MongoDB that also can be connected with the JavaScript and everything. So JavaScript, that's it. That's the full stack developer definition nowadays. Okay. And hi, sir. Very clear video. Thank you so much. I expect this kind of feedback from everybody. Please let me know how the things are going on. In some time, I'm just planning out that this poor connection things goes off. But again, we don't have much of the bandwidth in here. Pranesh, your speaking skills are good. It becomes all. It comes with all practice. So make sure you practice as well. I'm an IT engineering student. Okay, a lot of questions, a lot of questions. Okay, come on. This is just going on there. I don't know maybe if I'll be able to answer all of your questions or not, because it's going on like insane there. Okay, I cannot even read it now. So it's just keep on going. My screen is just getting mad there. Okay, where can I start again? And it's not ending. Uh, okay, where is it going? Okay. I saw a question from Ashish. Hello, sir. I need to know more about NS3. I've been getting many errors in my code. NS3, let me tell you how the NS3 thing got started. I was facing some troubles in my doctorate with the NS3, so I thought I should not face these trouble again. I'll make these videos and keep that for my personal whenever I need to reinstall the things. And I thought these videos will go somewhere from my hard disk, or maybe hard disk may crash up and everything. So let's just upload them on the YouTube. And I realized so many people face the problems in NS3. In fact, a couple of publisher approached me that you should be writing a book on NS3. I am into writing a book with one publisher, but I'm not getting any time or anything for NS3. I definitely want to write a book on NS3. Maybe in upcoming months I'll try. I try even harder to write a book. Already I'm just getting a sleep of 5 hour, maybe 6 hour, and I'm working quite a lot. And still on top of that, writing a book is such a pain thing. Okay. And I saw it's streaming quite well. Thank you so much. So video clarity is good. Okay, that's good. I know the audio clarity is not that much good, but my some of the things are coming up from Amazon. I have ordered a few things, so audio quality will definitely improve in the future. That's for sure. And uh, Martin asked Indian. Yep, for sure, I'm Indian. And How to resolve? Okay, okay, okay. Hey, you take on WordPress simplifying web development. Yep, I do a lot of WordPress development, and in fact, most of my client requires a WordPress development. I do quite a lot on that. But again, if you wish, we can take up some session on WordPress as well. That is good as well. Okay, okay, okay. A lot of questions are coming up. And somebody asked, do you know how to hack? I have no idea, absolutely no idea what hacking is. I don't know what you're talking about. I have absolutely no idea. Perhaps you are coming up from watching SQL Injection Master course, or maybe pen testing with Kali Linux, or maybe the Metasploit course. Maybe I know a few stuff, few, not much. So, what should I learn, Java or Android? They go hand in hand. If you know Java, you can already get switched into Android within a week. If you know Android, you must already be knowing Java, but you might be learning React.js. But that's another thing. Sir, do you use Adobe Photoshop in your web design? No, I don't use Adobe Photoshop, Isabello. Photoshop is something that I like to stay away quite a lot because of their recursive payment. It's kind of a loop you cannot get out. You have to use it again and again. I use a beautiful software known as Sketch app, but unfortunately, that only comes up for Mac only. But since I use Mac as my daily driver, Sketch app is that I used, and I use a GIMP software which is almost equivalent in the open source of Photoshop. I stay away from the Photoshop. It's very expensive, very, very expensive. And just the recurring payment, if they just ask me, hey, pay just $400, $500 for the product, I'll pay any day. But this recurring payment is something that bugs me off. Even it's a $29 or maybe $15, but it bugs me off. Take my $400 at once and just leave me away. That's the kind of a guy I'm. Okay, I want to start. Okay, okay, there we go, there we go. All the questions are going. I'm not able to read anything. Jacob says, I'm looking for job experience. Are you looking for assistant iOS junior developer? Okay, Jacob, I'm planning to start a couple of courses, and yep, I'm looking actually for assistant in iOS developer. If you're looking for the job experience, we can talk on it because I really need some experience iOS developers as well as Android developer because there's something big going on. For sure, I can give you experience certificates and experience letter from a company as well. No problem at all. This is the thing we should be discussing in private. Okay, so I think we need to discuss there somewhere else. Okay, I hope you got that, Jacob. That was something important. I luckily I didn't miss that. Thank you. And okay, CodePen. Okay, CodePen says a lot of thumbs up. I love CodePen. By the way, your name is awesome on the YouTube. I do post a lot of things on the CodePen, and when students are facing problems in here, I just post the solution on the CodePen. Students love that. I hope you don't mind taking me break. Okay, there we go. A lot of questions. Okay. Okay, how to stop? Come on, Dilip, you need to be a little bit more things into this is a programming channel, and I think you should show a little bit more courtesy there, and we don't answer these kinds of questions, okay? So you need to get a life there. Is there any software on market which is developed by you? Yep, there are many there, but mostly which I develop on my personal time are on the GitHub. They are open source. I developed one app. One thing that I realized quite a lot was interesting. By the way, this is a question by Nikhilesh. Was a kind of a GUI version developed in Python for Aircrack NG tool, which is kind of a fantastic tool. So it still runs really nice. It's just a complete graphical UI that you can put up in your Kali Linux, and everything is graphical. Again, one more important that I remember is Angry Analyzer. In which you can just get all your PCAP files from your Wireshark and whatever you have captured, convert it into CSV and put that into Angry Analyzer, and you can analyze all the things into maps and bar chart and all of that. These are couple. Very soon I'm launching a few, almost 12 apps on the App Store as well. They are already in the queue. Very soon they will be out. Apart from that, I design a lot of websites for clients as well. If you need some work to be done and you're asking for that, definitely I can send up your portfolio for iOS, Android, and websites as well. But mostly I work for the clients. I don't get time to work for myself, for my projects, and that's how the life goes on. Okay. Node.js versus PHP. Node.js any day, Joes, any day. Node.js. I'm a big fan of JavaScript, not a big fan of PHP. It's a good language. I'm not saying it's a bad language, but hey, when you can just get on things with. Okay. Okay, can you please suggest some cool Java and Android projects? Come on, this is a very naive question. There are so many things. Just try to build anything. Uber, just build a Snapchat, just build a Twitter, maybe a social channel where somebody can do a simple chat. You can do anything. Just subscribe your channel. It's nice to know about programming C++. Yep, that's a nice language, cool language, and thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We do a lot of live coding sessions in here. In fact, we are planning a lot of them, and we do a live Q&A session as well. Man, you are ignoring my question, dead man. Okay, did you ask something else in here? Because sometimes I'm not ignoring anybody's question. Actually, sometimes people just ask the question and it just scrolls away. And in fact, I go back on there and it just scrolls away again. So that is what. I want to start reverse engineering and exploit development. Any help where to begin? Okay, first of all, your name, Deadman. You can get started from Codelen. There is a website, Codelen, kind of a go-to guide if you want to get started for exploit development. A very good resource being put up there. I think there are 12 blogs there by which you have to go through there, and it's an awesome thing and complete get started guide for exploit development. Okay, I don't do that much because I don't get interest in that. And sir, best web development IDE. I use Atom, and I think that's the only thing I need. Can you make a video on exploring knowledge about working as a freelancer? Surely I can, because freelancing is awesome. I do a lot of freelancing. In fact, mostly I do freelancing. And interrupting in between, sir. Stylish Raghu. Okay. GTX. Okay, so the session is getting interrupted in between sometime. I'll take care of that next time. GTX 1050. It is good GPU or not? I don't know. I don't use GPU much there. I just use my big iMac, and that's the one machine I use every day. I'm not on Windows. I don't play games. In fact, I don't get time to play games. I would love to, but I just sometimes boot up my PlayStation and I just spend time there. But apart from that, I don't get much time. And Musa say just subbed. Thank you so much. Tell me website to practice some Python problem for beginners. Let me tell you one thing. There is no such website that can give you project. There is no such website that can give you problems. There are already enough amounts of problems there that you can solve with the Python. Just take any data sheet in CSV and try to analyze it and do a lot of things in here. So I don't know why people get so much worried about projects. There is so much thing that you can do in here with any language that you can get started. Swift or Android according to IT industry? And this is a question from Mahajan. Okay. I'm a big fan of Swift. I don't like that much Android. In fact, recently, if you're just getting started, why don't you get started with React.js? You can build up a app for Android and iOS at the same time, just native apps. Just saying. But if you want to get started with Swift or Android, I would say Swift any day, because you have a cool accent. Okay, let me tell you, a lot of people say that this is a fake accent and anything. This is not, because I believe that any language should be spoken in that particular language. If somebody is speaking Hindi, he should be speaking in Hindi tone. If somebody is speaking in English, he should be speaking in English tone. If somebody is speaking Spanish, he should be speaking in Spanish tone. The all meaning in here is to convey properly what you are saying, and that's the goal. Okay, I hope that's clear, and thank you so much. And sir, how can I practice my ethical hacking? Okay, that is a weird question. Uh, I hope you are not aware about the bug bounties. That's how you practice. And if you want to practice more, develop something. That's the actual practice of hacking. Okay? Write some code, create some creative software. That's actually the hacking. Okay? It's not about hacking into Facebook. It's not about maybe you have found a bug. That's not how you solve that bug. That is actually the hacking. Okay? I hope you get that. And I know a lot of people are going to rant over this thing that, hey, this is not hacking. Let's just talk about some other day. Man, I want to start reverse engineering and exploit development. Any help? Where to begin? Hey, I just answered your question. Codeline is the thing that you might want to go. And again, it just scrolled away. A lot of things goes on. Okay, is that true that Sanskrit is the best programming language? Hey, why are you even here? You are just here to make a fun, just trolling, just be there. You are awesome, by the way. And I think we are having congrats on 11K. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Brother, which is better, Android app developer or programming? Okay, are they two different subjects? I don't know. Do you think JS is powerful than Java? That is one question where you want to keep me, okay? I'm a big fan of JavaScript. I was never a fan of Java. And especially because Oracle tried to control it so much, I don't even like it. Okay. Sir, you are ignoring me. How to. Okay, that went away. How to become ninja? Okay, you want to become ninja? I think you need a tuition from Batman. Okay? I think so. He became a ninja after going into Himalayas. Go to Himalayas. I commented thrice already. Okay, okay. I'm really sorry for that, Mohammed. I don't know where these comments are going on. They'll just keep coming and keep going. Hi Tej, can you make a video regarding radio buttons on iOS 10? Okay, I can plan that. That is pretty easy. And hi Tej, can you make a video? Okay, there we go again. How to hack servers. Uh, just watch any movie that includes hacking, or just watch Robots season. There, you'll learn all the hacking. I believe so. Just watch Robots. Greetings from Poland. Greetings from India too, Bartek. And you said Code Land. No, it's not Code Land. It's Core Land or Core Land. Core Land, actually. My bad. Corelan. I believe so. The website still exists. I haven't checked it in a long time. How can I host my website? Okay, where that thing goes on. How can I host my website on my own computer? You don't want to do that. Trust me, this is not a good idea. You don't want to just play around with your IPs. Yep, Corelan. That's it. Yep, Nishan. That's Corelan. Or maybe I can check that on quickly on my computer what website that is, and can give you some briefs there. Okay. Yep, there is Corelan.be. And as you search it on Google, it just says exploit writing tutorial part 1. So that's it. Okay, there we go. A lot of questions are PHP versus .NET, which is better? Any day, PHP, any day, not .NET. Not a big fan of closed platform like Windows. Why would anybody be on the .NET? I don't get that. Okay, what is jQuery? That's interesting question. jQuery is a framework trying to simplify the work that JavaScript does. If you know JavaScript, switching into the jQuery is just a one-day job. One day, just 8 hours. That's it. Okay, try to make videos more on Android. Nice layout. Okay, I can try that. In fact, for the Android, I'm planning to go with a React, so that would be good. Freelancing videos, please. Sure, maybe. Okay, can we make Android apps using React.js? Yep, you can make, but it's not React.js, it's React Native. Okay, so have a little bit talk on or discuss something on the React Native, or maybe I can make a video on React Native, what React Native actually is. And yes, it can make Android apps as well as it can make iOS app. You just basically write code in your app.js file, which is basically the main file, and that same code can be pasted into Android and iOS, and it just works fine. Native apps, not hybrid apps, native apps. Okay, should I go for MacBook Air as I'm planning for? Okay, can we up? Okay, where the questions are going on now. How to set up my local? Okay, come on, it's just going on. Let me scroll back a little bit. Can we opt for MS in US after BCA? Yep, why not? Nice job, buddy. I watched all your videos and all are amazing. Keep doing. Big thanks. Thank you, Zala. It's really awesome. Your motivation always keeps me going. I really need that. And we have been live for almost 30 minutes now. So this is something big we have done in here. And I'm gonna be live in here for 2 more minutes. I have some work to do. I'm actually working for you guys because this thing will go on YouTube. This is a big course that I'm planning to launch on YouTube. So definitely I'm working for you. So 1 minute more, I'll be in here, and after that I'll be back on work. So In which city you currently reside? I live in beautiful city of Jaipur. The royal heritage in here, it's awesome city. I just love to ride my bike in here. I do have a Harley Davidson. Sometime I went on to for my farm. We have some horses there. You can check all those photos in my Facebook. I just post quite a lot there. Okay, so I live in Jaipur. That's beautiful city. Okay. Okay, so we are getting in here a lot of comments. Can you make videos on Angular JS? Surely, but not anytime soon. Angular JS is not going to be coming up anytime soon because we are busy with React. So all the projects that we are doing right now are on the React, and we might want to continue React a little bit more. Okay. So, is Kali the OS that professional hackers and security consultant use? To be honest, security consultant doesn't use the Kali. They just use some tools and analyzing and all these things. Kali is just an OS, just like Ubuntu, just like maybe Fedora, maybe anything else. It just comes up with a lot of tools that you need. It is just an overkill sometime. What is the difference between native and hybrid app? Okay, native app is the app that runs directly on the hardware, while the hybrid app are just a wraparound in the browser. So I hope if that gives you some sense. I don't know if that explains anything because it's just a quick word there. Okay, okay. So I think a lot of questions I have answered in today, and all I'm saying in here is I asked the same question 62 times. I'm unsubscribing. I don't know what you have asked. I'm really, really sorry, buddy. Anish there. I think I'm missing your questions and all those scrollings. I'll try to answer. I'm trying. I hope nobody get mad there because uh, I don't know why people get mad when I'm not answering question. I'm just doing all the things for you. I'm spending time with you. Okay. So don't get mad there. Should I learn Android or web development? I think you can start with the web because that's easy and then you can move on with the Android. Please tell me which language should I start with. I'm from commerce background, currently working as a software tester. I'm completely where that code. I'm completely intimidated by Java and please suggest. Yep, Java is intimidating for me as well. I got scared of the Java when I first time tried to learn it, and after that I had to do a project. That is why I learned it, and I never touched it again. I don't like the Java either. So I think you can start with web development. That will be much better for you. It's far more easier, and JavaScript is much more fun language compared to Java. Not got answered. Asked so many times which is good, MacBook Air or iMac of 1 lakh for doing Android development, and 3 times and sometimes doing 3D animation, Maya, and programming like C++. So you do quite a lot of things, Kuldeep. I believe you need to get something like a big iMac with a lot of RAM because you'll be doing a lot of rendering, a lot of Android Studio. So get something like iMac. If I can show you my big iMac there, go with the big one. Install around 64 GBs of the RAM. It's a complete packaged hardware. One of the main reason why I use this hardware because it's stable, it's awesome, and it doesn't produce any sound. Otherwise, the Windows laptop gets so much of the fan noise. So I think you need to get an iMac. Yes, if you're doing that much of the stuff, you definitely need good investment in the hardware. And okay, okay, okay. So a lot of people are coming. Okay. So, what are the languages for the future? The languages for the future: JS, JavaScript, Swift, and I would say C Sharp is also doing good. I'm not a big fan of C Sharp, but okay. Okay, okay, okay. So a lot of questions. Okay, okay. We are just okay. So I would say this was a pretty decent live that we did. I'll try to even do better lives than this one. And once we have enough testing of these lives, then we can move on to the code session so that everybody can go there and can code live with me. In case you haven't just subscribed to my subscriber list, go to my Facebook page. There is a thing that says live code and submit your email there and do all the stuff there mentioned. Again, very soon, we are going to start live coding session as well. Okay. So let's just say that this is all in here. Uh, okay, okay. Some harsh comments are just coming out there. Okay, I don't mind them. People are just there sometime angry. I don't know. Uh, okay, so we are ending this thing up. This is going really, really long in here. A lot of people will be watching it after the finishing of this thing. I would say thank you so much, all of you, because it was a lovely session there. I tried to answer a lot of questions, but I know we need to make at least a live 7 day session to go there. And okay, call came up there. I'll catch you up later on for sure. Thank you so much for joining in, tuning in, and definitely catch me up if you haven't yet subscribed. Do hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you up in the next video.